Why didn't you write me? Why? It wasn't over for me. I waited for you. I waited 7 years. But now it's too late.
I wrote you 365 letters. I wrote you every day for a whole year.
You wrote me?
Yes. Yes, darling. Young Allie, I wrote you. It wasn't over. And to this day, it still isn't over.
Oh! That means there's still hope for anal?
Allie, I'm seeing your mom.
That doesn't bother me. Oh!
It bothers me.
Okay.
Because every time I see your mom, I see your lovely 21-year-old face.
Because every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss. That'd be kind of cool if we went into that, like, we started singing that together.
No, it wouldn't. No.
I thought so.
No.
All the best bits start and end with us singing.
If you guys didn't know, that was the iconic scene from The Notebook.
Yeah, and everyone loves The Notebook, which naturally means that I don't. And I actually really don't like The Notebook.
I mean, if you're a chick and if you really like dramatic movies, of course. But The Notebook's trash.
I mean, okay, so...
on a base level for like a romantic movie,
I like it and I don't. So basically the big reason I don't like it real quick is because there's that one iconic scene where it's like, that's what we do, Allie! That's what we do! We fight every day and then we make up and we do it again tomorrow. And that to me sends like such a negative message to young couples and what romance should be. I really don't believe that's how like love should be.
So are you saying fight every day with someone you love and support until the very end? You shouldn't do that.
No, fighting with them. Like fighting over where to like eat, fighting over where to like what to do at the house or like the kids.
So what do? You just leave them? You just like you don't want a relationship anymore? You're not gonna fight?
No, you don't understand, you idiot.
I understand.
You fighting with them.
Like, yeah. You don't enjoy fighting?
No, I don't. I haven't fought any of my girlfriends.
What girlfriends are you talking about?
The ones I've had.
Say their names.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what like your relationship looks like, but fighting every day, you might as well just break up at that point.
Oh well, Ryan, I'm in a very happy, stable.
I don't know how it is. You don't talk about it much.
I don't, but I'm in a very happy relationship.
Okay, that's good.
Cool. Welcome back to the Snack Run podcast. That's a very awkward intro. I'm sorry that you guys had to sit through here and listen to that. Ryan insisted that we had to. He's like, bro. I have an idea for the podcast. We gotta do the scene from The Notebook.
That didn't happen.
And I was like, Ryan, if you really want to, I guess we could do it. But
I voted.
He's like, we gotta do narrations. We gotta put like rain effects over it. The whole shebang. Because I absolutely love The Notebook. I'm like, okay, Ryan, are you sure the audience are gonna enjoy this?
Nope, you're taking this way too far now.
Okay.
Nope, I didn't want any of that. I was like, if you want to do a bit, man, that's fine. We can do a bit.
Well, it's up to you guys who you want to believe. The honest Abe Brady or the dishonest Ryan hates everything Ryan.
I do dislike a lot of popular things, but I didn't want that. Cool. So,
cool beans.
Brady, what's new this week? What's new and exciting in your week of lying to the audience? What's new with you?
Oh, what's new with me? You know, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to avoid like 25 car crashes recently, like just in the past week. Like, I don't know what it is about Phoenix drivers, but they can't drive for the life of them. Like, I'll be merging on
California is worse.
California is bad, but Phoenix, I feel like, is getting to that point slowly but surely. But, like, I'll be merging onto, like, a really public highway, and, like, it merges onto the highway, but then there's a big blockade, so you have to merge on. You can't just stop in the merge lane. And people just wouldn't let you in, so I'm like, what the frick, man? So definitely, like, trying to avoid...
Those are just assholes. Those guys are just assholes.
And then they just don't care. Like, you'll look over in their car, and they're, like, texting and driving, and they're not paying attention to the world. I'm like, guys, you have to... Are you kidding me? I think that pisses me off so much is people who just don't give a goddamn, like, notice about other people driving. Like, they think they're the only drivers in the world. Like, bro, you're putting someone else's life on the line. And if you're gonna risk someone's life on the line, then, like, screw you, man. Like, why are you even driving in the first place? Sorry.
So you've had a bad week.
No, it was good. It was good. Like I said last week, I got a vanilla mocha, and of course, this week I got another one. And it was good. It was good. But drivers just piss me off. Like, I had to take my mom to, like, the pet hospital to, like, drop off her dog. And just Phoenix drivers, man. They're just spoiled. Definitely in the Scottsdale area, they're just spoiled drivers, man.
Yeah. So sounds bad. What was I say? You know, I haven't traveled a whole lot in my life, but I will say that Seattle has some pretty horrible drivers. Not Washington in a whole.
Yeah.
But Seattle in itself has some pretty bad. I've never heard anyone use their horn so many times, so often, than when I was there. It's super duper bad. In Arizona, we're really blessed to have like its grid system.
Oh, Arizona's driving. I will say like the grid. If you guys don't know, in Arizona, our streets are labeled and like not labeled, but they're separated in a grid. So it's just like
and then
straight lines going left, right, up, down.
And then when you get to Central, it starts over the opposite direction, and it makes so much sense. In California, you can be driving through like
loops
highway,
on loops on loops,
and there'd be like 5 like highways above you, and then like 2 below you, and like it's absolutely insane.
Yeah, I notice when like I'm driving, because I go to California quite a bit for like surfing and just seeing friends and family and stuff. No one wants to use their blinker in California. I'm sure you've been to California more than I have, but like, have you noticed like no one absolutely wants to use their blinker? I don't know why. They're like, I'm turning now, and it's like okay, and they just go for it.
Yeah, I feel like everyone who doesn't use their blinker, like, is automatically going to hell. And like it's true, like
it's dangerous.
It's annoying too. Like,
it's annoying and dangerous, man.
No, for sure.
I just don't know how it's like. Maybe they don't teach blinker etiquette in their driving schools, or they just like everybody's doing it, so they're like, I'm not gonna use my blinker. Screw them. If I die, I die. I know we're talking a lot about like driving and nonsense stuff, so I'm sure that's why you guys are here for.
Yeah. That's Brady, I asked you how your day was or how your week was, and you went off about driving for about 10 minutes.
I could go off more. You want me to go off more?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't actually do it. Please.
No.
Don't.
I have some really strong thoughts on people in sports cars.
I have strong thoughts and feelings about people in trucks.
Trucks people. I mean, if you drive a truck, good for you. I actually thought about driving a truck before. They're reliable, but the gas is too much, and just people just think they're better than
Unless
everybody.
they're Fords. If you drive a Ford, nothing you drive is reliable in a Ford.
Okay, we will stop talking about driving at this portion of the podcast. I know you guys love it. If you guys love it, tune in to our DMV driving podcast on every Wednesday.
Don't actually do that. Sweet. So if you're about to ask me how my week was, I'm sure you were.
No, I wasn't.
So it's one of those weeks again where I kind of blinked and like now it's Thursday. And I haven't had like a whole lot of free time to myself. I had one bit of free time yesterday, and I got some groceries and I made a sandwich, and that was really nice.
Yeah, man.
But since then, I haven't done a whole lot. I've drawn a lot. I mean, I've drawn like a little bit. Between snack run, between business partnerships, between like business meetings and running numbers and doing some other errands. I haven't had a whole lot of time to like kick it, but today I got a little bit of time. This morning I didn't have anywhere to be. I didn't have anything to edit really that need a hardcore like we do now.
Yeah.
And so I actually sat down and I think I watched more movies today. I think I beat my record for the most movies I've watched in one day today.
That's good, man. You watched. I remember I called you and you were watching a movie, and then I called you again and you were on like another movie. How many movies do you think you watched today?
I watched 4.
4. That's
yeah.
a lot.
So I started with Mother Freaking Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and then I watched A Hubie Halloween, and then after that I watched 1922, and then I watched
1922.
It's really scary. I'll tell you all about it in a second.
Oh, if it's a scary shit, I don't want it.
No, it's actually pretty horrible.
Okay.
It looks old, but it was only made like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And then I watched Daddy Daycare, or not Daddy Daycare, Big Daddy, and then that's when you walked in, and then I thought you were kind of joking during like the court scene while you're crying, and I looked over and you're actually crying.
Oh, we don't need to tell them that.
Yeah, so Brady was actually crying during that movie.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I'm a big softie. So like, if there's any like emotional scenes, it could be any movie, not even like a movie I'm attached to. But if there's any like emotional scenes where it has to do like family, dads, kids or whatever, I'll start bawling my eyes out. It has to be between like some dramatic event when I was a kid, but I just love like lovey stuff like that of like a little kid running home to his dad and hugging him. It's like, Dad, I missed you. And it's like, it's been a long day at work, kid.
So the scene was like, they're all testifying in court why Adam Sandler's character should keep the kid.
Shit, man.
And it got pretty emotional, but I was just like on Twitter and like I heard crying. I was like, oh my god, he's actually crying. I got a few pictures. I'll post them.
You did not get a few pictures. Are you serious?
Yeah, I got a few pictures.
So if you guys don't, spoiler to
it's fine.
Big Daddy, I guess. But
it's 21 years old.
I know. But like Adam Sandler's up there and he's like, I'm gonna testify. I want my dad to like, I don't know, what's it called? Like testify for me or whatever.
Yeah, be a witness.
Yeah, I want my dad to be a witness. He's like, if my dad doesn't think I should be a father, then I absolutely shouldn't, because he knows me best. And then like he was just explaining to his dad, is like, yeah, man, I mess up a lot. I'm gonna ruin stuff a lot in my life, but like this kid, I'm gonna love forever. And then he was telling his dad, like, Dad, I know you're scared, but I'm not gonna mess this up. And I was just like, shit. And then at the end, he's like, I love you. And it's like, it's just that like emotional connection to like a father and his son, like fighting for each other.
I wouldn't know what that's like. My dad's dead.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, I ruined the moment.
I just really care for stuff like that.
No, for sure.
I don't mean to get really softy teddy bear on this, but I'm a sucker for that.
That's lit. What does it say? I mean, it's good. I mean, I feel things at emotional state too, but it's usually weird things that set up my emotions. But
I mean, everybody has different like emotional triggers.
Yeah, like I get really sad when I'm out of toothpaste. But what does it say? Is that 1922? I know you're very curious about that one.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's based off a Stephen King novel. So you know
that's great. So that's already starting off fantastic.
Yeah, so I mean, if you've been under a rock, not you, but if you've been under a rock for the last like 50 years or whatever, Stephen King has written like, I don't know, probably like a third of the world's books at this point. Mm-hmm. And like a lot of them have been adapted into movies. This one was no exception. Basically, it takes place in 1922 on a farm, and then this lady, and there's a family, like the two parents and then the kid, and then this mom wants. Okay, spoiler. I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. So
yeah, guys, if you don't know by now, but like Ryan and I would say, me to my defense, we spoil a lot.
No, we don't. If it's new,
what'd you say in episode 1? Don't say it, but you said something in episode 1.
I don't give two shits about episode 1. If it's like ongoing, like week to week or like month to month, we won't talk about it. We won't spoil it. But if it's like out for a couple years,
people start shit at different times of their life.
Well, they can skip ahead to 16 minutes and 14 seconds.
Okay, go.
So it's basically a family farm, and the mom wants a divorce and wants to cap the land, and the dad's like, nuh-uh, and then he convinces his son to help kill mom, and they kill mom, and then the son runs off, and then basically everyone dies eventually, and it's all really, really, really sad. And I think the overarching theme is like, don't give in to greed, because it just kind of ruins you.
Yeah, man, what the hell?
No, it actually really effed me up.
Yeah, you really kind of explained it briefly, but even like just hearing that brief explanation, I was like, what the hell are you watching?
I wanted to watch Halloween movies. So
was that a Halloween one, or was that just some scary shit one?
No, it had nothing to do with Halloween.
Yeah, so it was just a scary one.
I typed in Halloween for Netflix, and that's what came up. One of them came up.
Yeah.
And I clicked on it, and overall I liked it.
Yeah.
But it was definitely like made me really sad.
Yeah.
Like I texted my mom. I was like, "How was work today?"
Like, I love you.
I love you.
I love you, bitch. Here's a question from like someone who doesn't enjoy scary movies.
Oh, from our did we get a question from our Snack Run subreddit?
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
So this is from our Snack Run subreddit by Zora Lover 85. He was
taste. Just skip this one.
He was just asking for someone who doesn't like horror movies and don't like the feeling of being scared, like what enjoyment do you get out of like purposely scaring yourself?
It's the same feeling it's a similar feeling you would receive from going on a roller coaster.
Okay.
Obviously, people aren't supposed to be going 100 miles per hour at 100 feet into the air and plunging to their death. It's the same feeling you get. It's like an adrenaline kind of thing. Like this stuff doesn't normally happen, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And so it's fun, and it's fun to be scared. Essentially,
does it not like mess up your psyche? Like,
oh yeah, it does.
Like later in the day, you think about it, you're like, what the hell? Or you'll be like alone at night or driving at night. It's mainly at night.
Yeah. So I have an example of this. So basically, spoiler alert, it happened like 10 years ago though. So the end of the Avatar, Aang attempts to take away someone's bending, and he almost gets consumed by their energy. but in the last second he overcomes it with his energy. So basically, what you feed your mind, what you feed like your heart and your soul, like it cannot overcome what you are and who you are. And
I just personally like if those scary thoughts are.
That just means you have a weak soul.
Okay, I have a weak soul. Then.
You have a strong soul. You're a good boy.
Well, I would be like.
You're a good boy.
I won't even like. I don't purposely watch scary stuff or scare myself on purpose, but like I'll consume scary media. But like I'll be driving, I'll be randomly thinking about it. I was like, what the frick?
Can this be a Halloween episode? All our favorite Halloween shows and episodes. Oh, you don't really watch anything Halloween. Okay,
I could relate stuff to Halloween. I love Halloween.
For sure. So what are you saying?
When does this come out? Comes out not next week, but the week after.
I think the last week of Halloween or last week of October. The last week of
Halloween. It definitely doesn't. It comes like mid-week of October.
We only have.
Yeah, man.
How many do we have stockpiled? We have one right now stockpiled.
We have two. We have.
Then this comes out the first week of November.
What's today? It's October 15th. I thought it was September. I'm tripping right now.
You're good. Wait, hold on. So you were saying something along the lines of like you get scared thinking of stuff in the middle of stuff?
Yeah, man. Like I'll just be like randomly like doing something productive or driving, and then like just a random thought from like 6 years ago, I watched like a movie I watched. It'll randomly pop in, and I would get tripped out. Because I think I can't vision movies as just movies. I think them as like this shit actually happened. Definitely if it has to do with like demons or whatever, I can't do.
Well, yeah, definitely. We're definitely kind of getting into like a spiritual territory a little bit, but basically, enough of that will give like demons a foothold in your life and your mind and your spirit. But yeah, I mean that's fine if you don't want to watch scary movies if you're not about that life.
I'm not about that life, man.
Right, but like with me, it's like. I think I watch it more for like the storytelling, for the cinematography, for the sound effects and music.
The thing is, usually some movies I can focus on like, oh, this is a cool actor, or oh, I know this, this filmmaking technique or whatever. But with scary movies, like shit, this is scary, man. I can't focus.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to feel immersed too, and that's awesome. That's a good feeling to have. Like for me, when I go into movie theaters, I like to be really immersed in the movie and like really invest in what's going on.
Yeah.
That's why I love empty theaters. That's why like COVID, like post movie theater COVID, like I love it because there's very empty theaters right now. Yeah. I love it. Dude. Praise God for COVID, honestly.
Yeah, man. Can I tell you, this is kind of deterring away from movies. We can come back to it, but can I tell you a scary story really fast?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you reading? Are you gonna? Like...
No, this happened to my mom and my dad.
Wait, what happened to your car earlier? All your windows rolled down because of Satan.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll explain that one really fast.
All right, so guys, Brady leads a very supernatural life.
No, not really. But I mean, it could just be something with my car or my clicker or whatever to my car. But I opened.
Or Satan.
So my car was locked. I unlocked it. I opened the back seat. I put my recording equipment, my laptop, and everything in there to head over to Ryan's house. And then like all four of my windows just rolled down. I'm sure it wasn't anything like weird. I'm sure like all the Hondas just have like you click like a button twice and all four of your windows roll down. If you guys are into cars, let me know because I was kind of tripping out. I called Ryan immediately and it's like, this is scary. I can't do this. But I'm sure it would have to be like a clicker or something on my car. But let me tell you, are you ready?
I'm listening. Yeah, it has to be a clicker or something on your car.
Okay, no, but with my parents. Hear me out, man. Okay. I can't tell you the time frame. Probably like 2 years ago or whatever. I was still at my parents' house and like I was gone. Everybody was gone in the whole house, right? And like this happened right when my grandpa passed away, my uncle passed away, and so like some other people like just disappeared in my life, or we got disattached from them in my life. No one was home. We have picture frames all over the house, right, man? Right. We have this bookshelf.
Is the house you have now, or your house?
My parents' house. Yeah, my parents still live there, and
in your hometown.
Yeah, man. So, like, my parents still live there and stuff, but, like, no one was home. We have this bookshelf with all these family pictures and stuff. Even family we're not even close to anymore.
That's
like,
weird.
We have all this, like, picture frames and stuff and a bunch of angels on there. Well, one day, my parents got home, and there was a picture frame, I'll just say it. I have this cousin. Her name was Jolene. She just got disattached from the family. Some personal stuff happened, so she's not really part of the family anymore. But we still had her picture up for like respect or whatever. And she had two angels by her. Well, when we came home, no one was home all day. The picture frame was facing the wall, and the two angels were facing each other. Right?
Okay.
And no one was home all day. Like, and we even have cameras in the house, so no one was home all day. and we didn't have cameras pointing that area, but like the dogs were home, but the dogs definitely didn't turn her picture frame towards the wall, and the two angels like basically touching each other, facing each other. So like I wasn't home, I was still at work, but my parents called me like, did you freaking do this? And I was like, no. So they called all my other siblings like, did you do this? Did your cousin do this? It's like, no one did it. So even to this day, we don't know if it was spirits, or I don't know what your beliefs on spirits or whatever, but like we don't know what happened. So my mom, being like not overthinking, but just thinking about it, she went on like Google and Wikipedia, and I guess when your picture, a spirit is trying to contact you, and they flip any picture frame in your house towards the wall, that means they're just letting you know they're doing good, like a past family member or whatever, that they're doing good. Well, I was kind of confused about it because like the person whose picture frame was flipped, who we don't talk to anymore, she didn't pass away.
That's what I was confused about. I was like, wait, hold on, did I miss something?
What's weird is like the person whose picture was flipped wasn't passed away. So I don't know if it has to be like their picture frame facing the wall that means they're doing good, or just any picture frame. But it was incredibly creepy. We didn't even want to sleep in that house for a couple nights, but now it's all good. A bunch of weird shit happens in that house like that. But it's not like scary, it's just like weird. It's not like our life is being threatened, it's just like weird stuff. Like, just another quick example is like when my uncle passed away, rest in peace, he had a really tragic death, we love him. But as soon as he passed away, we had a waterfall outside, and there's an on switch. Randomly at 12 o'clock every single night for the next 2 weeks, it would turn on at 12 o'clock by itself. And there was no like thing triggering it. We had a guy come over, he didn't know what was going on.
An exorcist?
No, a pool guy.
Oh, nice.
Look at like the switches and the other.
He does exorcism on the side.
Yeah, just on the side. But isn't that weird? I'm not huge on like, I don't know what your guys' beliefs, but I'm not huge on like spirits or whatever, people coming back from the dead, checking up on you. So that for me personally, I was like, that just got me like a weird feeling inside.
No, I believe everything you said.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of crazy stories about like supernatural things that happen, unexplainable things that happen. I have similar stories. Mm-hmm. Mine are actually kind of darker.
If you want to explain it, will I get creeped out?
Yeah, you're probably too much of a bitch.
Do it, man. It's a Halloween podcast.
I'm not gonna go like way into detail.
Just go really fast, because we got other stuff too. But go for it, man.
I'm gonna take my time. You spent like 16 minutes.
I'm sorry.
Your life
go for
story.
it. Go for it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be taking my time.
Okay, I'm listening.
So probably the summer of like 2010, 11, 12. Pretty long time ago. I started seeing like, I started having crazy dreams, and I started seeing like pretty long dark shadows walking around like my house. And one time I was like, you know what? My family's always taught me, nah, just ignore it till it goes away, whether it be like family problems or like your grades or whatever. And then one time my sister and I were playing video games, and we can see our hallway from where we're playing video games, kind of like a loft area.
Yeah, man.
And we saw like a dark shadow like run across the rooms. And
can you give me like a time frame? Was this at night?
Oh yeah, it was at night.
Okay.
It was at night. Everything happened at night basically. We saw a dark shadow run across the room, and we both kind of jumped a little bit, and we're like, you saw that? And yeah, I saw that. And she said, I've been seeing dark shadows like all around the house. And I was like walking around, and I was like, oh my god, me too. And then not only that, I also saw them in my dreams as well, like looking over me. And then I also saw them. I had some weird dreams where like I was out of body, but I couldn't see my reflection. So that was really crazy. My out of body experiences were pretty nuts. I couldn't leave. I was like a spirit, but I couldn't leave my body for like I probably only go like 7 feet from my body, roughly. Like I was so attached to it basically, but I couldn't see myself in the mirror because like my room was kind of attached to like back then my room was kind of attached to like a bathroom kind of. So I would walk to the bathroom, I didn't see anything in the mirror, kind of walk around a little bit, and then my dream just kind of ended. But yeah, there was some pretty intense like demonic like type stuff going on in my house, which is kind of weird because I wasn't sure where it was coming from. I mean, I have an idea, but I'm not gonna say in the podcast.
Yeah, just like stuff.
Yeah, I'll write you out a text message real quick where I think it was coming from.
Yeah, man. Well, you don't have to do it right now. But
no, I am right now. It was the pizza guy. Fuck him. No, I'm just kidding.
That's weird that you say that, because now that you said that, I think There's this one time I was super low. I had like a nightmare.
Happy Halloween, everyone! By
I
the
know.
way.
It's spooky, right? I'm even getting spooked out right now.
Yeah, I know.
But
we had to go like watch like a Disney movie after this. Like, oh, do you want to watch Hercules or something?
Hercules. No, like I had a nightmare about like a Chucky type doll, but it wasn't Chucky. But it was like a doll chasing me around my middle school. This was like, I don't know, like 6th or 5th grade in middle school, and the doll would chase me around the middle school. And I woke up in a panic.
Was this recently?
No, 5th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I woke up in panic. I went to my parents' room. When I went out to my parents' room, there was my room light shining on the banister, like of my staircase, and the doll's figure was on the banister. So I ran to my parents' room and slept in there, and I was freaking out. It could have probably been like, oh, I was still kind of half asleep or whatever, envisioning stuff, but that, like, scarred, like, to this day, that was all the way in 5th grade, and I can still remember that.
I was kind of hoping you'd say, like, I ran to my parents' room, and then, like, a dog, like, jumped out of bed, and was like, woof, and they had your parents, like, clothes on and everything, and they started chasing you.
No, this was when I was awake. I woke up from the dream.
No, you were in a different dream, and you went to your parents, and it was the dog in your parents' clothes, and it started chasing you around.
I was telling you about this before we started the podcast. You're telling me about your dreams, but I was telling you, like, nowadays I don't,
you don't have
drink. Drink.
I don't drink. Yeah, okay. You a little alcoholic over there.
I don't like dream anymore. I'm fine with, because I personally don't enjoy dreams, because most of my dreams, I think it's reality. And, like, if I do dream every once in a while, once a month or something, it's a bad dream. It's a nightmare.
I think for you personally is that you are so spent at the end of the day that your body doesn't even, like, bother with dreaming.
Yeah, I do work hard, like, every day. But I'm totally fine with that, because, like, I don't like that escape from reality where I think it's real. Like, I love escapes from reality. Like,
are you content with your life? Are you pretty content?
Oh, I'm super content. Like, I love everything. And I think my fear in that is, like, most of my dreams I have are nightmares. So maybe that's why I hate my dreams so much. I never had, like, or I'm sure I have, but I never had, like, a good positive dream.
Really?
I mean, I'm sure I have.
You never had, like, a wet dream, like a sex dream?
No, actually, no.
Really?
At least to my knowledge, I know people forget their dreams a lot.
Like, you don't wake up with, like...
No.
with, like, panty pudding?
Bro, people tell me that, and I was like, that's not real. Like, that is not a real thing.
No, it is. I remember my first one. I was on a game show.
Really?
The woman was black. Not that matters. I just remember, like, small details. Like, she was Jewish. I always said she was Jewish.
Yeah, man.
I had a nightmare today. Kind of. Yeah. So I have, like, nightmares. Dude, honestly, my dreams, I'm opposite of you. I have dreams all the time.
Do you think because you like scary movies, nightmares, they excite you?
I don't watch a lot of scary movies. I'm watching them right now because it's Halloween time.
But, like, do you think when you have nightmares, you're like, ooh, it's like a
never,
movie.
No, I never, yes. But my dreams are never usually a reflection of what I watched. My dreams, guys, like, are a lot of times about the end of the world or me dying.
Me too. Or someone else dying.
Yeah, or someone else dying.
Yeah.
But today I had, like, a back-to-back. I had, like, a sex dream. I know some people watch these, but you know what? I can't always control this shit.
No, that's not you. That's your mind.
My subconscious. But also, like, I feel like our dreams sometimes reflect what we want. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I had a sex dream today, and then, like, back-to-back, I had a dream where I was on the set. I was part of the new, what's coming out soon? Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad movie.
Oh, yeah, you told me. Yeah.
I was one of the characters on Suicide Squad, and they're like, all right, so we got to kind of haze the new guy. And so I'm, like, walking on set with my donuts and everything. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to film today. And then they beat the absolute living shit out of me. Like, break my jaw, stop my lungs in, like, break my legs. I'm like, haha, funny joke, guys. And they just kept slamming my head into the wall, slamming my head into the ground. And I was like, I'm sorry, Deadshot. He's like, shut up. And he kept,
was it, like, every cast? Like, every person?
They pretty much jumped me.
Jeez.
And I woke up, like, scared a little bit.
Did you wake up in, like, a hot sweat?
No. I don't really sweat either. But yeah, I have dreams pretty often, not gonna lie. Almost every night, I would say.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, because I know people always tell me, oh, you dream. So I guess what people tell me, I don't know who to believe. I guess every single person dreams. It's just depending who you are, you forget your dream. Like, as soon as you wake up, like, every person has dreams, but as soon as you wake up. Like, for me, how I experience it, it's all black. And then I wake up. Well, I'm totally fine with. But I guess everybody dreams and you just forget it.
Do you remember my comic book story, Dream Break?
Yeah, I remember Dream Break.
I want to share it, but do you think he was gonna grab it, like, off this podcast and, like, produce it? All right, if you continue to watch right now, you are giving consent to not stealing this idea. Yeah, 3 seconds to log off. 3, 2, 1. So that is a really cool comic book idea that I actually produced like a lot of. I probably wrote about 4 comic books worth of this.
If I remember, it took up
series.
like a couple of years of your life.
Oh yeah, for like the first like 5 years out of high school is all I focused on was writing this series called Dream Break. I'm just gonna give you guys a really quick synopsis. Basically, there is another world that's like parallel to ours. Not parallel. It's actually the exact opposite of ours, kind of. And when you go to sleep, once you enter REM dreaming, select few can enter this other. REM dreaming stands for rapid.
It's been a while.
No,
it's definitely been a while.
Movement. RPS. Anyway, basically certain people can like go past REM dreaming and they can do other things. And basically, this kid in high school, he's able to travel to another world when he falls asleep, and like be like the warrior over there. It was a whole thing. Kind of want to pick it up again one day, but basically it's like a isekai. If you know what isekai is, basically isekai is like a hero is summoned from a new world into a new world, and they become the hero. It's a little bit like that, except for when he wakes up, he's back to being a teenager. And so it was like an isekai anime or isekai story, and with a twist where he wakes up and has to balance life. So it's sort of like Spider-Man meets like isekai anime, and he has to wake up and be like a teenager. So yeah, basically I am going to see you if you take that idea, because you guys gave consent to listening to it and not stealing it. But yeah, you remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember. That was a huge part of your life.
Yeah, for a long time.
You came out with a couple?
Yeah.
A couple chapters. I remember that.
I came out with
What?
3 comic books, and I have like probably around like 50 notes or not more of just the world and stuff.
Yeah, man. If you had to choose, like, or not choose, but like, what? Because I remember that was a big part of it.
Yeah, no, totally, 100%.
What gave you like inspiration to do that? Like, was there any shows you were watching at the time? You're like, man, I just really want to do this because the show inspired me.
It came from 2 things.
Yeah.
It came from 2 things. It came from a dream, and it came from stuff I loved at the time. It's a mixture of Zelda meets Adventure Time meets Digimon with like elements of Spider-Man, how he has to balance like his personal life and fighting crime.
Okay.
So like those 4 things basically.
Yeah.
And then in Dream Break, a lot of it revolves around the Dream Link, and is a phone essentially that links him to the dream world, while he can also talk and text his friends that are in the dream world on this Dream Link phone. It's pretty rad. Basically, one time when I was asleep, I woke up on my phone with my former art teacher, Miss. You know what? I don't even care. Shout out Miss Bender. She was fine as hell, and everyone knew it. So I was on the phone with my previous art teacher, Miss Bender, and I woke up on the phone. I was like, Miss Bender, what's up? How you doing? What's up? And like I was just like on the phone with her when I woke up, and
Wow.
that kind of gave me the idea for the Dream Link. And I love like Zelda, Adventure Time.
That's
Spider-Man.
absolutely crazy, man.
Yeah, and so it all kind of came together. I still want to tackle it one day.
Yeah.
But you know with me, I'm just really busy with a lot of other stuff right
I
now.
know. It's definitely an interesting topic.
Yeah, I can talk about it for like probably 2 hours. I'm not going to do that. I gave you guys a quick little 5-minute thing. But Dream Break was my baby for a long, long time. Have you ever considered writing like a story, manga?
Man, I'm just like, I'll do art. Like you see my art. Like I could do art, and I could do
you could do art all day.
I could do art, paneling stuff. It's just like story writing is just not for me.
Really?
I'm never.
I feel like a guy who's watched so much. Can
Yeah, I know.
probably
I
write
watched a
little
lot,
bit.
right? And I understand what makes a good story, but writing it is like a whole different. That's why I respect like story writers to like an unbelievable like extent. Like, because like I guess I never tried before, but I just know because of like my talents and stuff, I wouldn't be able to like write something as like sporadic or just incredible of like world build. I'm big on like world building and character development. I just feel like I couldn't like I don't know the right process to like
Look,
make
if
those
Jujutsu Kaisen got an anime, whatever you write next can get animated.
That's very true.
Which is an excellent segue into you watched Jujutsu Kaisen, which is a hot new anime for this season.
Yeah, man.
What were your thoughts? Wait, did
No.
we already talk about this?
No, we didn't. Yeah. I'll tell you my thoughts right after this ad read.
Yeah, ad read. Let's go. The Snack Run podcast is brought to you by Really? Really, guys? We couldn't get G Fuel? What? For real? They wanted 1 million subscribers? Okay. So this podcast is brought to you by Sunday Morning Supply. Has 2020 got you down? Quarantine got you in a tizzy? Your wedding pushback? The presidential debates left you a little hope in your heart for the future? Well, it should. You know what won't let you down this year? Sunday Morning Supply. Sunday Morning Supply provides you with all the latest and greatest in anime, pop culture, and video game designs and merch. Head on over to SundayMorningSupply.com. Use code word SNACKRUN for 20% off your entire first order. That's all one word, SNACKRUN, all one order, all one word at SundayMorningSupply.com. Order now.
We're back.
And we're back.
So I've been interested in Jujutsu Kaisen. If you guys don't know, Jujutsu Kaisen is a new anime which just came out. It's right now it has 2 seasons. The manga's ongoing.
Wait, Jujutsu Kaisen has 2 episodes.
Sorry, my bad. Talking too fast for my words. Jujutsu Kaisen has only 2 episodes right now, and the anime's ongoing. I don't know. My bad. The manga's ongoing. I gave my words mumbled up because I'm an idiot.
No, it's all good. I for the first podcast, I was the same way. My mind went faster than my mouth did, so it just gotta slow down a little bit.
Okay, I could talk like a normal human. Okay.
Normal human.
Okay, so the anime has 2 episodes right now, and the manga is ongoing. I believe the manga is 30, 40, 50 chapters, and I have no idea, honestly.
It better be more than that.
Yeah, I know it's ongoing. It's doing alright on Shonen Jump right now. But they just came out with 2 episodes. I just watched episode 1. I'm holding off on episode 2 because if you guys don't know, also on our Snack Run channel, I do live reactions to new episodes to popular anime and just pop culture stuff. So I'm waiting to watch episode 2, and then when episode 3 and 4 and 5 come out, I'm going to do a reaction on that. But I watched episode 1, and I have some thoughts on it. Did you watch episode 1?
Yeah, I watched episode 1. I tried getting to episode 2, but so I like watching stuff, but a lot of times I need it in English so I can continuously work on what I was doing.
Yeah, man. So right now we're both just watched episode 1.
Yeah. I think episode 3 is about to drop too.
Oh, it better. Yeah. So I'm excited to continue watching. This is definitely gonna. I know we're only 1 episode in, but this is definitely gonna be an anime. Like, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it at least 10 episodes. 10 episodes is my max. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But so far, I think it's interesting as an interesting concept. The characters are alright, but I know you have something to say on this. It's not anything we haven't seen before.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I think it's interesting. I think it's watchable. It's fun, like eye candy. Like animation's fantastic. It's fun eye candy, but it's definitely not anything we haven't seen before. Like there's definitely elements in like popular shonen animes or just animes in general. It's like the elements are there, and it's nothing too special besides the fantastic. I would say honestly, it's fantastic Fire Force animation basically. Comparison to that.
Yes. My turn?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I mean, I respect everything you said. I also kind of feel bad because I feel like my critiquing mind is it kind of like rubbing off on you a little bit. I'm just kind of nervous you're gonna like lose that like boyish charm you have.
I'm not. Okay, if you
because
guys,
like you defended it so hard over text.
I was joking with you because I know you were shitting on it. I do enjoy it.
Okay.
It's a fun watch. If you guys just want a fun, mindless watch Jujutsu Kaisen. It's fun. It literally is fun. It's not. I mean, I will agree with Ryan. It's not anything we haven't seen before. But if you just want to like turn off your brain for a minute and watch it, I mean, we're only episode 1 in, so we don't know what it has to offer. But
for sure.
Out of episode 1, I think it's a fun watch. Like, I'm definitely going to keep on watching it.
Right. You don't need a whole lot of, like, brain power to, like, watch this show.
No, but, and I'll agree with, like, you do, most of your points are bullshit. But you do sometimes bring up really good points.
Wait, no, dude, everything I say is absolutely pure gold, and you should be, like, taking advantage of that. You should be treasuring everything I spit out of my mouth.
Okay, what do you think of it, man?
All right. Hold on. Wait, pause. I'm going to get some water. 1 second.
Okay, so, while Ryan's getting water, I think it's fun. So if you guys want, like...
Describe what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Ryan's over there. He's jumping around, opening the refrigerator. Now he's twerking on the wall. He's slamming the freezer door.
Dramatic effects.
And he's adding dramatic effects. He's getting water. Now he's walking back slowly. And then he's taking a big gulp of water. This is what people tune in to the podcast for.
Yeah.
Like, shit, man. I like that part when Ryan goes over to the water fridge and he gets water.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Explain your thoughts.
Sweet. So, Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely just like a big old corner. So, let's say you go to IHOP or Denny's, whichever one, if you're poor. No, I'm just kidding. Let's say you go to IHOP and you get the breakfast sampler. That's essentially what Jujutsu Kaisen is. It's just like a big old sampler plate of like everything that makes like a shonen anime hot. You have like the high school setting. You have like the paranormal stuff. You have like the main character who's like stronger than the rest. You know, I'm built different. You have the tragedy that leads to powers that leads to the new world. It's just nothing like Brady said. Like Brady said that he quoted me basically. So what I'm saying is that it's nothing that we haven't seen before. It feels a little bit like Bleach and Mob Psycho 100's Love Child. I can't bring myself to like say anything super positive except for that the animation was gorgeous. I think that's it. Yeah.
So there wasn't one story element in there you didn't
that was
like?
Different?
Not different, just like
that
you like.
liked?
It doesn't have to be the same. I know you're big on like being
originality,
unique, being original.
Well, when you say it like that, you make it sound like originality is like a bad thing. Like
it's not a bad thing, but you know, if it works, it works.
Right. I mean, I guess if it works, it works.
Was there? Okay, don't think about. I know I'm.
Okay. You asked me what I like about it.
What do you like? Like besides the animation, is there anything you like about it? Because to be fair, we're only at episode 1. Ryan's taking a big drink of water.
Episode 1 should grab you. The first 3 episodes should grab you. If you can't grab an audience member in 3 episodes, you don't deserve an audience.
So you haven't seen episode 2 and 3?
I haven't, no. But I'm planning on it. Yeah. Maybe my opinion changes in episode 2. Maybe my opinion changes in episode 3.
I did hear the fight scene in episode 2 is crazy with the sensei.
Awesome. So we have another Dragon Ball in our hands. Great. No, I'm just kidding.
Jeez.
What I liked about it?
I mean, if there's honestly nothing, I'm not trying to force you to pull out a positive. If you honestly don't find...
Oh, you know what's different about it? It was in a high school... Oh, no, never mind. Everything takes place in a high school. Never mind.
It's anime. Everything takes place.
I can't... Aside from gorgeous animation, I can't think of anything that makes this one stand out.
Okay.
Even... I can keep shitting on it. The guy who picks up... The guy who's, like, already kind of established in, like, the supernatural world, he looks stupid. His hair is dumb.
Is that all you have to say?
I don't know. What else you want me to say?
I mean, it's anime. Everybody's hair is going to look done.
No, not everyone's hair looks dumb. Look at Kakashi.
Have you seen Jin from
Look at Sasuke.
God of High School?
Yeah,
his hair's dumb.
He looks awesome.
His hair
looks awesome. Jin?
Yeah.
Jin Mori.
Yes.
Everything about him is awesome. Look at you've seen his eyes?
He's a great his eyes look dope. It's anime hair.
How about we talk about that one? That God of High School is
I do love
way better.
I want to ask you something. important.
About Jujutsu?
Kind of. So you say Jujutsu doesn't have any originality. This is just
It doesn't.
Yeah, this is just my original like thoughts and opinion, or just thoughts about what you think.
Okay.
So you're big on originality.
I am.
One of your favorite animes right now is My Hero Academia. Fantastic. I mean, I love it. Shit, it's good, man. But like the underdog story, the high school setting, the silly hair, there's a power system. Like, what's original about My Hero? What you love so much? I'm not going to attack.
That's fine.
I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying like what's original. about
No, you are challenging me, and that's fine.
Yeah, man.
No, you're coming at me. That's fine. I will say that My Hero Academia is a whole lot like X-Men in Japan. Okay. And that's different. And now, if Jujutsu Kaisen took place in like Italy or like China or America, that would be far more interesting than if it took place in Japan, like as it always does.
So your problem is it takes place in Japan.
No, that's not my problem. It's not original. You're not listening. My Hero Academia, also in the first episode, creates a power skill right off the bat. You have people who can stretch their fingers, you know what I mean? And then you have the pinnacle of power, which automatically does what Dragon Ball couldn't in 30 years. Sets like a bar and power levels of like where the power scaling is.
I do personally enjoy that.
Right. And the world building from episode 1 is just massive. And the main character isn't like your typical super cool black-haired Kirito. There's nothing special about this dude. There's nothing special about Midoriya from the get-go, except for he's like pretty smart.
Yeah.
So it has better world building. It's a hero concept that takes place in Japan, and it has a clear power scaling from the first episode. This is all from the first episode, my guy.
Okay.
Right. So
No,
that's what I love about My Hero.
I agree with it because I mean, shit, man, I'm a big My Hero fan just as well. I think everybody out here in the West, maybe a couple few and far between, but like if you're gonna ask anybody who's an anime fan in the West, they're gonna be like, I fucking love My Hero. Everybody out here loves My Hero.
But my old friend doesn't. Yeah, remember my friend I talked about? We went to Fuddruckers.
Yeah, he's an old friend.
Yeah, he's like a. I mean, he's only like 3 or 4 years older than me, but like mentally, he's like, Dragon Ball's the best, man.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball's so good, but can he beat Goku? Love him to bits. Love him. Great guy.
Yeah, man.
Super duper nice.
I do agree that Jujutsu Kaisen does have a slow start. But for a fan who loves long-running anime, I'm gonna give it a chance. I know your max is what, 3 episodes?
Yeah, I'll give it 3 to 5.
My max is 10. So if I absolutely, it kind of gives me a lot of Bleach. I wasn't too into Bleach.
Did you know anything about Bleach? I can tell you all the similarities right now.
No. I know a little bit about Bleach. I see the similarities, but that's the thing. I wasn't too into Bleach, so I was like, I don't know if this is gonna stick. And like animation alone isn't gonna keep me drawn in. I will say, like, I text you. I was like, I don't know, like, how this power system works. Like, I literally had to, like, YouTube or Google
Jujutsu?
it. Yeah. Like, I still don't understand how this power system works, so I'm excited to see maybe episode 2.
I think it's just plot armor. The main character is just going to be really maxed out from the get-go. Because he ate that thing, and now he's, like, top dog. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, you know, pretty fun off the bat. Yay.
It's fine. If you guys like it, enjoy it. If you like mindless action, fun animation, watch it. Once again, me and Ryan only got to episode 1.
my opinion might change like tonight because I plan to watch it like.
I think we're gonna watch it right after this podcast.
We gotta get food. We gotta get some adult beverages.
Okay. Here's something I want to talk about. Just because.
Wait, hold on. Can we talk about God of High School? Okay, fine. You go first.
Okay. Well, we're running low on time.
Already?
We're running low on time.
Bitch, I didn't go through anything I want to talk about.
I know. We'll talk about it next week. We just have to.
No.
It's relevant. We should talk about this at the beginning because it's so freaking relevant.
I enjoy talking about Halloween stuff though and spirits.
I know. We should have talked about this because it's so
my gosh,
relevant.
have you been in Disneyland during Halloween time?
Yes, shut up. We have 15 minutes. Shut up, man.
15 minutes? No. Freaking, this one's going to 1 hour and 20 minutes. Go.
That's 15 minutes.
Is it really?
Yes. Okay.
Just say it, man.
Okay. This is so relevant.
Oh my gosh, Six Flags. No, I'm just kidding. No! Just kidding, go.
The route what Dragon Ball Super is going right now.
Oh my fart.
Like what the
Oh my lord.
Torotaro, we trusted you. We trusted you.
If any fan is out here trying to defend Dragon Ball, you look like a gosh dang clown. You look silly.
You're the 1%. Like, no one's going to be on your side.
If you know what? Full spoiler, we have to talk about this. It's not even that massive.
So, guys, from now on, I'm not sure if any of you guys are even at this point of the podcast, but
no, I'm sure some people are.
Yeah, maybe like 2. Full spoiler. At this, we're talking about Dragon Ball Super, the newest chapter.
The the newest chapter of the manga.
Don't know what chapter it is. Whatever. We saw. I don't even think the official chapter came out yet. It was just scanned.
But more scans came out like recently, confirming everything.
Goku was fighting.
He defeated
Moro.
It's like more.
Yeah. So man, I'm just gonna tell you, just straight up, unless if you want to explain, Ryan. Torotaro, I give him a lot of trust. Like,
wait, it's not just him. It's also Akira Toriyama.
It's Akira Torotaro editing staff. I'm sure. I think they have like 4 or 5 editors.
The whole team. The whole team.
If one person like lets us through, then it's everybody's fault.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I gave him a shot. Like he was doing his own thing. Like there's a couple like scandals, I guess you could say, about him tracing. I didn't really let that bug me or whatever. I think like his art is fantastic.
I don't think he traced. I think he just referenced it. But yeah,
it's referencing. But there were some scandals like he traced. Anyway, main point is I gave him trust, but he's just pulling the same shit like what they did in Dragon Ball Z. I like Dragon Ball Z, original Dragon Ball Z. I thought it was good, whatever. But, like, if you guys don't know, like, so Moro was basically on the brink of defeat. Goku did this.
Moro is the guy that they've been fighting for a year now.
Yeah, they've been fighting for a year. There's some trauma. That one angel died or whatever. And there's some drama going on. So Moro was on, like, the brink of defeat, if you guys know. And Goku did the same fucking thing he did to Cell. And he gave him a sense of being to get him all healed up. Because honestly, I don't think they're writing Dragon Ball Super Goku well, because they're making him this mindless, like, oh, there's no consequences. I'm just going to help him. I just want a good fight. Normal Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Goku isn't fucking like that. Goku understands his consequences, and he's going to understand the situation he's at. Dragon Ball Super Goku, he's just like, I'm going to help him out. I just want a good fight. Doesn't matter. So, like, the route they're taking with Dragon Ball Super right now, everybody's like dogging on.
I don't think he really drove home the point what happened. Oh. So basically,
Goku fucked up.
You gotta bleep all those out. We've been fighting the same guy for a year now, and then right when they defeated him, Goku was like, you know what? Let's go again. I want another fight with you, another round with you. And so while he's like dying on the floor, he throws him a Senzu Bean, and a Senzu Bean, if you're not familiar, heals anyone to their full power and full health again. And so it took a year to defeat this guy, and then Goku heals him back up just to fight him again. And
well, it doesn't make any sense because the consequences for not finishing this guy off is huge. Like, a normal person who's not Dragon Ball Super Goku was like, I need to finish this guy off instantly, or my whole family, everything I knew, everything I loved.
This guy's wiped out whole planets, so like trillions.
Yeah. So like, there's no reason for like just Dragon Ball Super Goku to be like, oh, I just want.
It's bad writing. It's bad writing. There's no way around it. It's also a repeat of what happened in the Cell games.
You don't want the same shit.
Someone counted. This is the 5th time Goku has consciously put the world in danger. 5th time.
What? There was the Frieza.
I don't care to go through all of them, but yeah, Frieza. Yeah, I don't care. The recent one, the Universal Planetary Tournament.
He's literally being a... Which just bugs me, because growing up, I was a huge Dragon Ball Z fan.
Because we were easily impressionable.
Even No, I'm going to say Dragon Ball Z was written alright. It was good. Well, I'm not saying it was like the god of anime, but it was a good staple to like what shonen is. But I would honestly say just like Dragon Ball Super is not good writing on Goku's part, or on any character's part.
I hate how they... Another spoiler alert kind of thing. Same series, but basically they hyped up Vegeta to have like this awesome new power and awesome new technique and amazing stuff. And he was bodied in a single chapter. He was completely wrecked.
They don't utilize Vegeta to the fullest. He's just a punching bag. They'll say, this is like the 12th time this happened. They'll say, oh, Vegeta's going to be so excellent. Then as soon as he gets a shining, like he'll do a couple good action panels. But as soon as he like starts to outshine Goku, they'll like get rid of him.
Yeah. So overall, I mean, you guys are. I should probably make a video of how much I don't like Dragon Ball, but I've already kind of known for a long time Dragon Ball isn't like great. But this kind of drove it home for a lot of other viewers and a lot of other fans.
Do you think? Quick question. Do you think because Dragon Ball Super and just Dragon Ball in general is such a staple in the audience, you think, even though there's such a backlash on this, they're still gonna like do an anime adaptation?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You think?
Oh yeah. They're definitely coming out with an anime for it, and
because I know it's such a staple in like the world.
After the Mora arc, which probably will wrap up now, like I'm guessing 5 to 10 chapters, so we're having another like year of this, I guess. They already have another arc planned.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. So more Dragon Ball Super after Moro. I hope it's about like kids or something. Like they're kids. Gohan, maybe Pan. I'll take.
As much as I would love that, because I think that's the direction. It's just Vegeta and Goku. Definitely
are the cash cows.
Definitely Goku is like the cash cow. They're the staples of what makes Dragon Ball, and like they need them in it. I don't think they could like do any Dragon Ball related content without Goku. Even it's been like 25, 30 years, and they still need Goku in the spotlight.
Well, it's just like, it's a money thing. It's not even like...
I know. I mean, to a point, yeah.
It's so dumb.
It's all money.
It's so dumb. And it's fine if you like it. Just know that it's not good writing.
Yeah, it's hard being like just a common fan.
Do you know what's hard?
What, man?
Being a Snack Run podcast guy, because you'll write out like 10 different topics and talking points and things you want to talk about on the podcast. And unfortunately, while I love talking with you and about everything we talked about today,
You hate me.
I don't think I got through any of it.
Oh.
I have okay. This is what I know we're out of time basically, but this is what I was going to talk about. Actually, no, I'm going to save these talking points for a different time. But yeah.
So if you guys are excited to hear what Ryan has to say, make sure to tune in next week. It's our Snack Run podcast, release every Monday. And yeah.
Are we at an hour already?
Yeah, man.
Cheese and rice.
We got 7 minutes. What do you want to do for that 7 minutes? You want to
we can talk about Yashahime Princess Half Demon. And you watched the spinoff? Did you watch it?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
You want to just sit here awkwardly and stare at each other for 7 minutes?
No, because that gets boring fast.
We did that last week.
Oh, wait, hold on. We did talk about something on my list.
What, man?
The third to last thing says Dragon Ball is trash. That's so funny. So, we did talk about one thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you guys hear it first. Ryan and I think Dragon Ball Super is trash.
Yeah, and me, Ryan, personally, I think it's kind of garbage in a whole. So, there's that.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super. Only Dragon Ball Super.
Yep, all of it. Yep.
Dragon Ball Super. Not Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z.
So tune in next time to hear me talk trash about all of your other favorite animes. And yeah, I think that wraps it up. Do you want to tell the good people at home anything specific or about life or anything?
Yeah.
Wait, make it like Halloween themes.
Yeah, man.
Not to put you on the spot or anything.
The spot.
The spot.
The spot. The spotlight. The spot. I'm in the spotlight. It's too shiny.
So stand out. Remember that one day we just jammed out to Goofy movie all day?
Yeah, poor listeners had to listen to that.
Did they?
I don't know.
Did we sing for them? We probably did sing for them one or two episodes.
Anyway,
I can't remember.
I hope you guys have a safe Halloween. Get a lot of candy. Whatever Halloween looks like for you guys, make it safe. Make it lovely. Make it great.
Yeah, and don't be a sexy nurse.
And don't dress up as a Dragon Ball Super character.
And don't dress up as naked.
That would be very bad.
Yeah, don't be naked this Halloween unless you're married, having God oriented, not
Oriented.
God approved sex. If you're gonna be naked this Halloween.
I feel bad for any listeners who got all the way to this part.
Yeah.
Okay, well we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Happy Halloween.
Goodbye.